Super Bowl food needs to be as legendary as the game, especially this year. Why do we have to do this again? Why? Anyway, we're doing 3 cities instead of just 2. We're doing Philadelphia pretzels, Kansas City BBQ, and because we're in New Orleans, we're in the Big Easy, we're throwing in a little bit of New Orleans cuisine, a tailgate miracle. 3 cities, 1 mashup, and it's going in your mouth. Here is what you're going to need for game day cuisine. Here's what you're going to need for your game day food. You're going to need some shrimp for that New Orleans po' boy. You're going to need some pretzel rolls because Philly does pretzels. And number 3, and last but not least, you're going to need that Kansas City seasoning and Kansas City style barbecue. I know the All-American isn't necessarily completely Kansas City, but it has that sweetness up front. So here we go. The absolute first thing that you're going to want to do is make that Remoulade Slaw. You're going to want to go snag all of these ingredients from your local grocery. Some mayo, Low Country Gold lemon juice, Bayou Basics, some Worcestershire sauce. Grab that nice pretty bowl, get that bag of pre-cut cabbage cut open, and toss that throw that cabbage into the mixing bowl. You're going to want to start off with just a bit of mayo, slather in that white lightning, a little bit more of that Low Country Gold. Again, just measure until your ancestors tell you to stop. You don't need to be super precise with this recipe. Throw in some of that Worcestershire sauce, a little bit of lemon juice just to ramp it up a little bit, and of course to add that Cajun Creole flair, you're going to want to do like a couple tablespoons of Bayou Basics. Again, just measure with your heart. Now you're going to want to start tossing that salad again. What? Mix it up until all the ingredients are nice and incorporated with one another. I was feeling kind of lazy, so I bought untailed, deveined shrimp. You're going to want to season these at about 1 tablespoon per pound of whatever you're cooking. I think I bought about a pound of shrimp, so I used about a tablespoon of KC combo. You want that pan nice and hot to get the butter nice, melted, and bubbly. Hear that sizzle? That's the sound of shrimp living their best life. Stirred these around a little bit just to make sure that each one was touching the pan. You want a little bit of a crust on them by the time they're done cooking. You hear that sizzle? That's perfect. You want that. I have this beautiful pan that I just got. I'm really excited about it because it looks like HexClad, but it's not. I didn't have to spend $175 for a pan. It was $45. It's perfect. As with any and every shrimp dish, you need to top it off with a little bit of lemon. A little bit of citrus goes a long way with this dish. Really takes it over the top with the shrimp. And what would barbecue shrimp be without our barbecue sauce, the All-American? Honestly, this pairs incredibly well with shrimp and other seafood. But the shrimp was over the top with the KC combo along with the All-American. Boom! Look at that barbecue shrimp. It's really hot. I'm going to burn my face off. The texture is absolutely perfect on these. Because we did it in the pan, it really brings out some of that sweetness, but it also brings out some of that heat from the All-American and KC combo. Barbecue shrimp, baby. This is delicious. Now, even though pretzel buns are some of the best wiener holders out there, they're going to be fantastic with the shrimp po' boy. Sometimes you just need a bag to make you realize how weak you are. Scissors. I don't know why I didn't cut more of this, but here we are. We've come too far. Now you get to watch me slice and dice up some pretzel buns. Honestly, pretzel buns are the best. My bread knife was in the dishwasher, which is totally okay because pretzel buns are a little bit more dense, so having a regular knife is totally fine. What I'm going to do, I have 4 buns knocked out here. However, I'm only going to be eating one of them right now, so I'm just going to toast one of them up here real quick. Kobe, round 2. You don't want your pan quite as hot as when you were cooking the shrimp because you don't want to burn the bread. You just want it nice and toasted. In recipe content creation world, sometimes time is irrelevant. So, well, I tell you to rest this for an hour. I rested it for about 15 minutes in the fridge or so. We're still going to try it. It's going to be absolutely delicious on the sandwich still. But you want to wait an hour. Here we go. Yeah. The longer, the better. All those flavors are going to meld. It's going to be perfect. Even at 15, even at 15 minutes, this is absolutely fantastic. Honestly, this is about as perfect of a run as you can possibly get. That's GBD, golden brown delicious. Stack that barbecue shrimp nice and high, and then you're going to want to top it off with just too much Remoulade Slaw. This slaw is so ridiculously good. It's insane. After you get done topping that barbecue shrimp with the slaw, I wanted to add just a little bit more of that All-American just because I really thought it was going to take this sandwich over the top. Can we stop for a second and talk about how awesome these squeeze bottles are? What? What? This sums up what Matchup Mashup's about. Right off the bat, I was really intrigued on what the shrimp along with the pretzel was going to be. And it's great. Holy. The Remoulade Slaw just really takes it over the top, adds a nice texture. But the pretzel with the shrimp, with the barbecue shrimp, is insane. Holy cow. Screw the Super Bowl. I'm just eating this. Screw the Super Bowl. Wow. The more I eat it, the more I like it. This is awesome. I'm also doing intermittent fasting. And on Tuesdays, I break the rule. So technically, I'm not supposed to eat till 12. It's 10 o'clock. What a way to break your fast. 3 cities, 1 matchup mashup. Damn, that sandwich is good. I'm excited to have another one later today. That is a wrap on recipe number 1 for the Super Bowl. Going to be coming out with another one next week. It's only going to have 2 of the cities. New Orleans is getting nixed this time. Sorry about it. So like, subscribe, follow, do all the YouTube things. Share to the people that think chips and dip are where it's at, because they need to make this. They need to be proven wrong. This was absolutely incredible. Next week's going to be just as good, maybe better. Who knows? Still some pretzels, still some smoked meats. We're going sweet, we're going smoky, we're going dip. We are doing a dip next week. So that's it for barbecue shrimp, a remoulade on a pretzel bun, the holy trinity of Super Bowl, what is it, 59? Yeah, we'll go with it. The holy trinity of Super Bowl 59, Kansas City versus Philadelphia. Just like most of the nation, I'm just there for the food and the commercials.